going to send a kid over there? Okay.
Test.
Oh, this is live.
What?
Try again.
Testing.
But is it coming out of that? Wait, we put buckets down. Go, take it!
มันมีอยู่มันเปิดอยู่ต่อโนอยากให้มันออกมาจากซอฟต์บอลดิโอ
CJ, I'm not getting iPad audio to work. It's connecting, but when I plug it in, the microphones don't pick up only the iPad microphone.
I think it's
That's
working.
like,
Yeah, it's working.
It's working?
Yeah.
No, but it's not working off this, right? It's working off of...
Testing.
Testing.
There's 11 people doing.
Yeah, I know. คือต้อง predict เกมอ่ะ
It takes a while. There's like you enable chat off. Wait, I have to change the names of all the
Wow, it's 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's I think for tennis it was around 30.
Testing.
Yeah.
Gone. Good.
Okay, good.
Good job, Will.
Okay. So we still don't have softball right field up.
Yeah.
Where's the camera?
We can't just bring it here.
You can't bring it here? Okay, because it's the way it's set up. So I need to go. I'll go take a look at it real quick. You have that? You don't have that? This on here, do you? That Zello?
Yeah, we should get that on.
Or you can do that. That's the easiest way to hit me real quick.
Yeah. Get that on.
We got a class. I really should. I skipped class.
มาตั้งแต่ข้าวเช้าก็ขนทุกอย่างมาเนี่ยขนไอ้นี่มาเนี่ยได้ทำไงถ้าชุดรับพี่
Programs?
Dude, I might have to go to this class because I can't miss econ anymore. I missed last time.
I can't miss miss any class because it's
Yeah.
before.
Oh, but like, who cares? You already got accepted. Why do you care?
Scholarship, hello?
Why?
อ๋อที่ปกติลงมาไอ้นั่นจะเอาน้ำ No I didn't want to break it down because like เดี๋ยวคนกันได้ตื่น
Want to get a drink?
No I like no I I was walking
เนี่ย ไอ้ทิ้งกระเป๋าไว้ตรงนั้นดิ
I was
เดี๋ยว
scared
ต้องเดินไป I wanna go to
ไม่ว่า
so I have to
I was scared ว่าแบบอะไรอะ like ถือคนเห็นถือแก้วแมคโดนัลด์แต่ I don't ด่า
ด่าอะไร
อะไรวะ
เดี๋ยวมีคนแย่งกิน
ไอ้กบมันดูไม่ดีเว้ย
You some solo set young, whether for
Well, so if there's anything that's wrong, just call me, okay? Like, I'll like run. No, I won't.
I mean I'm
but,
only
like,
be in the morning You're just gonna walk You're just
I'll
gonna
just
คลานมา
เดี๋ยวไอ้แบบนั่งรถบินนั่งเฮลิคอปเตอร์มาเว้ย
What is there that what could go wrong that I can't fix that you can fix
นภัสจะมาช่วยตอนเปลี่ยนสาม
I จะมาช่วยตอน period 3 and my TOK because TOK is dumb. Oh wait, เราไม่ควรพูด
I don't want to no, it doesn't pick up it doesn't pick up
Okay.
not that far
TOK is dumb.
Your kiss
to the 2019 ISM Softball and Baseball Tournament. Let's give it up for the two teams that will start off the tournament, ISM and TAS.
Johnson, Shu, Ito, Mountcastle, Wei, Lin, and Ding.
I apologize. You were not on.
Oh, fuck, I gotta go.
I'm so sorry. Would you rather me be honest with you?
Yeah.
Because
Tell me when I'm on, man. I gotta do all that again?
Test.
Check, just checking to see if we're on.
Pitcher number 5, Kendra Morris. Playing center field.
we're a good
Number 8, Jasmine Ralph. Brooks bench number 12, Ali
Am I on or no?
Boyles.
All right, welcome to IS's softball. First day, first round, first game, ISM versus TAS. Just getting the lineups here. We're going to have the TAS Tigers be the first at bat here in the top of the first. As the pitcher, she'll be throwing them into Maxine Zamora. Around the horn is Abatis, Poe, Sawaki, and Manana. Left field, Lexi St. Laurent. Center is Jasmine Ralph, and out and right is Gabby Ong. The batting order for the Tigers will include Huang, Hugh, and John going. They'll be followed up by Shu, Ito, Mountcastle, Wei, Lin, and Ding. So wherever you are in the ISS universe, welcome to ISB. Welcome to ISS Softball 2019. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. We'll do our best to give you the best coverage that we can. The Bearcats pulled together the infield to give a final cheer. This is Natalie Huang stepping in to face Kendra Morris. Ump says play ball, and here we go. Swing and a miss for strike one. Nice inside pitch from Morris. Popped up. That will be Yana Poe. And one away for the Bearcats as Huang pops up to second. This is Xuanwan Shu. Nice line drive right up the middle. That's Ralph. She bobbles it. Shu has a look for second but holds. And the Tigers are aboard. A solid single. A lot of bat on that ball. This is Sarah Johnson, the first baseman for the Tigers. One away, top of one. Morris looks into Zamora. Ball one. Oh, sorry, a strike. Morris has a good delivery. There's not a lot of dip on the ball. She can rifle him in there. That's a bit high, though. And the runner will advance. There goes Shu. Shouldn't have spoke so quickly, but I'm sure Morris will calm herself down now here. 1-1, runner on second, one away. Low and inside. Shu thought about going but didn't. That's low too. 3-1. Johnson wouldn't mind just getting on board here. That would bring up the cleanup hitter, Sabrina Shu. Morris, the 3-1. He pulls up the count at 3-2.
And you can see what that looks like. She should actually probably be facing. We just haven't.
Johnson drives another one up the middle. This could score a run. Ralph under it. Shoes waved home. Cut off from Morris. And Johnson has an RBI single. This is the cleanup hitter, Sabrina Shu. Drive down the third base line, cleaned up, and the runners advance. First and second, and the Tigers are on the bats. 1-0, top of one here, one away. And the batter is Karen Ito, the left fielder.
So go back to home plate.
Strike one. That's in the dirt. The runners look, but Zamora has clean hands. Digs it up. 1-1. Driven up the middle. Sawaki can't get to it. This could score another run. Dribbles out to Ralph, who guns home. The runners will advance on that. No, Morris cuts it off nicely. Mignana out at third. Nice cutoff from Kendra Morris. Good throw from Ralph out there. The Tigers do score one, but Johnson is out at third.
This is really jerky. When she moves it, it's not like getting enough camera.
Good single from Karen Ito. She advances to second on the cutoff from Morris, who chose fielder's choice to third. 2 away. Scores 2-0 Tigers. And Mancastle steps in. Tips one foul. Karen Ito on second. In the dirt, and that gets away from Zamora. Ito will advance to third. Ali Abatis comes in to calm down her pitcher. 2 away, I believe. Ito on third. Mountcastle tips that. Sorry, the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 2 foul tips from Mountcastle, looking to help her own cause. She'll be pitching in a couple minutes for the Tigers. Morris looks in. The ump doesn't like that. It's outside, evens the count at 2-2. She stays alive. Stays at 22. Was there a tip there? Yep, the ump says another foul tip. So Mountcastle hanging in there, still 2-2. And that one that's a strike, but it gets away. So she gets there on a missed ball, pass ball for a third strike. So the out was there, but Zamora couldn't handle the pitch. And This is Claire Way. Take strike one. Bit of a knuckleball, could be trouble. Sawaki's under it. She looks to second, then throws it away. Mountcastle is around to third. And Claire Way is aboard with an infield single. Tough play for Sawaki there because she kind of was halfway between two places, and Mountcastle had made her way to second quickly. The hesitation might have cost, but it was a rush play all along. It wasn't your routine ground ball in any way. Now we have Yasmin Lin, the 8th batter for the Tigers. Mignana's in to rally the troops and calm things down as the Manila Bearcats find themselves down 3-0 quickly. How do I put this on somewhere? All right, here comes the pitch. Sorry. All right. It's foul tip, and Zamora's under it. That'll clean up the side as the Tigers do some damage in the first, scoring 3 runs on 3 hits. So we'll turn the sides over as the Bearcats will take to the wood the bottom of the first, down 3-0. Okay, so the Tigers take the field. It'll be and Mountcastle twirling on the rubber there for Natalie Huang is catching. Around the horn is Sarah Johnson, Jasmine Ding, Shaw Hyun Soo, and Sabrina Shu on the left side of the infield. Karen Ito is your left fielder, Yasmin Lin at center, and Claire Way is in right field. They're off to a solid 3-0 lead. Mountcastle will be facing a Manila lineup that will start off with Jen Sawaki, Yana Poe, and Kendra Morris. Continues on then to Jasmine Ralph, Ali Abatis, Maxine Zamora, Carolyn Mignana, Lexi Saint Laurent, and Gabby Ong.
Maybe next year. 11:30.
Alright, I'm going to check on baseball. Connor, are you okay? You all good? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Do you have water or anything?
Okay, so as we hit the bottom of the first, the Tigers are up 3-0. The home half will see Jen Sawaki as the first batter for the Manila Bearcats. Left-hander, shortstop, basketball player as I recall. Mountcastle to deliver. Ball one. On deck is Yana Poe for the Bearcats.
And 1 ball.
Sasaki takes ball 2.
Okay, you good? You got it. I think they're having problems
Foul tipped. That'll be out of play. 1 and 2. First swing of the game of the Bearcats. Mountcastle has a nice delivery as well. The girls can really zip it in there. 2 and 1. Mountcastle brings the heat to level the count at 2 and 2. That's high. Count is full. Mountcastle looking to get her first out of the inning. And that's low. Sawaki is aboard. Bringing up Yana Poe. As Manila looks to cut into the Tiger lead. Well, that's chopped into shallow right, but Gabby Ong is under it. Good positioning from way out and right, and we have one away. That brings up Kendra Morris, the pitcher for the Bearcats. She'll be followed by Jasmine Ralph. Pitch is inside. Klein looks down the line towards Johnson at first, just to keep Sawaki honest. Mountcastle to deliver. That's high. 2-0. Mountcastle may be having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone here in the early goings. One away. Popped up, and Mountcastle takes care of her own business, and Kendra Morris is the second out for the Bearcats. That'll bring up Jasmine Ralph for her first at-bat at ISS Softball 2019. She's the center fielder. Had a bit of work to do there out in the field in the first inning, first to top half. She's batting cleanup with Jen Sawaki on first. Low and inside.
I think brother could go to softball.
Okay, thanks.
And that's low, and Sawaki goes.
Oh, nice throw!
Decent throw from Huang. She had to dig it up herself, so pretty good defensive play, but Sawaki steals a base and is in scoring position with 2 away. Two 2-0, Mountcastle to deliver. And that's grounded straight to Sarah Johnson. And the Bearcats are done in the first. So after one, it's 3-0 Taipei. Okay, as we hit the top of the second, it will be Jasmine Ding, Natalie Huang, and Shaw Hyun Shu to pitch, to come up to bat for the Tigers. It looks like a couple of defensive changes for Angela Respecki and Inez Diaz as they change the Manila fielders around. We're going to bring in Izzy Poe as a pitcher here. It looks to me like De Dios. Savannah De Dios is going to catch, and I think it's Maxine Zamora who's going to come in and play third. As far as I can see, there aren't. Oh, Kendra Morris has shifted from pitcher into first. Anyway, we'll try to figure that out as we go. Here is Jasmine Ding, second baseman for the Tigers. She steps out. Just getting the on-deck batter ready. That's Natalie Huang. And Ding steps in. Top of the second, 3-0 Tigers. A little bit less zip on Izzy Poe's pitch, but that was up and outside for ball one. Izzy Poe is a freshman, so this will be her first ISM softball. In the dirt. 2-0. Not a bad idea to get a couple of different pitching looks in at the Tigers early just to keep them thinking. Once you find your range in a pitcher, sometimes it can become easier. That's upstairs too. 3-0. And that's 4 balls. And Ding is aboard. This is Natalie Huang, who in the first inning popped up to second for the first out of the tournament. She's looking to move Ding along here. Izzy Poe looking to find her range. That's high too. And the runner goes. That's could be close. Oh, Sawaki cut it off, but might have let it go through to Poe because Ding was in 2 minds. She saw the ball bobbled by De Dios at home and then decided to go. In any case, stolen base. Runner in scoring position, none away. Top of 2. Count is 2-0. 3-0. Poe on the 3-0. That's low as well. It can be a very lonely place out there as a pitcher when you're trying to find your range, especially in your first ISS. But that is 8 straight balls. She tries to find her range. Kendra Morris comes in to give a chat to her, as does Savannah De Dios. And this is Shu, the shortstop for the Tigers, batting in the 2 spot. Runners on first and second, none away, top of second, sorry. And the Tigers up 3-0 and threatening again. Inside. Poe looked in there. She thought she had a strike. The ump thought otherwise. That one's in the dirt, and the runners go. That's an out at third, though. Great throw from DeDios, and Zamora digs it up, and that will be one away. Huang does advance to second on the play, so we still have a runner in scoring position, but now it's one away for Shu. Shu pops that into short right. Ong is under. It's great catch. Bit of a line drive from Shu. She's hit two to the opposite field. But Gabby Ong is under that. And we have two away. And Izzy Poe is starting to feel comfortable. This is Sarah Johnson, the three-hitter and first baseman for the Taipei Tigers. Two away. Still a runner in scoring position. Ball one. Johnson singled in the first and had the first RBI for the Tigers. Checking an equipment thing here, maybe. Coach Tim Alenton is out there. Maybe we've got to get a helmet on.
I think she's injured.
She injured herself, yeah? Tim Martin helping out. So we might have a pinch runner. Didn't get the number on that. Maybe it's number 5, I think. So into the game for the Tigers is Amanda Chu. Ball one to Sarah Johnson. Ball two, and Chu is going to go. Welcome to the game. And that one's safe. So that's a stolen base from Chu. She's only been in the game for 30 seconds. She's had his impact. She's on third. Johnson, 2 balls to the good. 2-0. Looking to cash Chu. It's in the dirt. 3-0. And that's ball 4. The ball gets away. Chu is coming. Could be a play at the plate. Oh. Poe couldn't hold on to it. It was a decent dish from DeDios. But Chu plays for 2 minutes and scores a run. So still 2 away for Sabrina Shu. Johnson on first. 4-0 Tigers here in the top of 2. Swing and a miss from Johnson. Sorry, Shu. Good pitch from Izzy Poe. That's upstairs, 1-1. So the Tigers have added to the lead here in the second. Up 4-0 now. They haven't hit the ball extremely well on this second. They haven't had many chances to, but they have managed to score a run. Poe looks in. Ball and a strike. And that's low. the 2-1 to Shu from Izzy Poe. Inside pitch, drilled foul down the left side. That'll level a count at 2-2. Good turn from Sabrina Shu on that ball. Maybe caught it just a little bit early.
One more strike, let's go.
2-2, 2 away. One run scored. A runner on first for Sabrina Shu.
Okay, I'll come pick it up. 10 minutes on the Gatorade bottle.
And that's low. That'll make the count full. 3-2. Popped up. Sawaki's under this. And that'll retire the Tigers in the third. 1 run on no hits, 3 walks. And the score is 4-0 Taipei.
We're all good for now.
Pretty smooth.
I got the mic on, so I can't really talk to you. Is this what they're getting out there? Like it's is it?
Oh no, yeah, this is what they're getting. But depends on their Wi-Fi. So, yeah, this is live right now. A little bit off live actually. How's baseball going?
Okay, so we hit the bottom half of the second, the Bearcat half. They are down 4-0. They'll be bringing up Ali Abatiz, Maxine Zamora, and Carolyn Mignana to try to cut in this lead. And Mountcastle stays in at pitcher. No changes as far as I can see from the Tigers, who have had about as good a start as they could have hoped for here at ISS 2019. This is De Dios, who I think is batting for Abatiz. Good pitch. Ref ump isn't impressed, says outside. Natalie Huang looks around and asks a question, but the ump doesn't give in. I want to know. That was in the dirt, 2-0. De Dios gets wood on it, but pushes it foul down the first baseline. That's 2-1. Mountcastle does have some zip on her pitches, you must say. There's strike 2. De Dios looking to get on board as the leadoff here. 2-2. That's fouled away. Having trouble catching up with the Mountcastle Heat. That's high. 3-2. So De Dios has worked the count full. Looking to get aboard and start something up here for the Bearcats.
Like the roster.
Like the lineup tries to clean up. We don't get us any.
Oh shoot, yes. I can think of like some
That was in the dirt, but De Dios swung at it. We have our first strikeout of the game for Ann Mancastle. One away, Maxine Zamora in the batter's box. 1-0. On deck is, looks like Izzy Poe. Zamora drives one. That should be ding over to Johnson. And that's 2 away. The old 4-3 for 2 away. And in comes Izzy Poe. Bearcats having trouble solving Ann Mancastle so far. Freshman Izzy Poe with her first ISS at bat. In the dirt. The Manila bench trying to get some life into the team here, cheering the Izzy Poe on. She takes high and inside. That's ball 2. That's high, 3-0. Izzy Poe working the count well into her favor now. Diaz down the third baseline says, take this one. No swing. Let's see if I interpreted that correctly. She was taking all the way. Strike 1. Three and 1. Ump is not impressed. That's outside, and Poe is aboard with a walk. That brings up Lexi St. Laurent. Excuse my French. If I'm going French, St. Laurent, or is it St. Lawrence? I'm Canadian, so I'm going French. St. Laurent. Mountcastle deliver. Tries to lay down a bunt, but it went foul first. Strike 1. Bunting with 2 out is a bit unconventional, but definitely keep the Tigers on their toes. Inside, 1-1.
Here we go, Bearcats!
And that's low, and the runner goes and gets there standing up as the ball got away from Natalie Huang behind the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position for Lexi St. Laurent now. She can squeak out a single here. Could get the Bearcats on the board. 2 away. It's a good pitch. St. Laurent couldn't catch up with it. 2-2. Mountcastle trying to get out of this one unscathed. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Count is full again. That's a good pitch, and it's grounded down to Ding. This could be close. Nicely played, Beding. Into Johnson. The little underhand shuttle. And the Bearcats are done in the second. Score remains 4-3 after 2. All right, so we hit the top of the third. Tigers up 4-0. The Manila Bearcats are sticking with Izzy Poe at pitcher. She didn't have the greatest of innings last time when she was up. Had trouble finding the strike zone, but she's back in there again, and she's facing Ito, Mountcastle, and Way. In the dirt, ball one. That's a good pitch. Ump doesn't give it though, 2-0. Might have been up and inside. That's high as well for 3-0. Probably a red light here from for Ito as Poe continues to struggle to find the strike zone. It is low and away, and Ito is aboard. That brings up Newcastle.
Number 19 and Mountcastle.
She reached on a pass ball in the first for strike 3. Has been pitching a gem so far. Runner on first, none away. Poe to deliver. Strike 1.
Nice, Izzy. Pitch. Go, Izzy.
That's outside, and the ball gets away from Didios, which lets Karen Ito slip on it to second. Claire Way is on deck here as Mountcastle looks to Cash Ito. That's high. Well, that's low, and the ball gets away again, so Ito will scurry on to third. 3 balls and a strike.
Whose is it?
That's a good pitch. 3-2.
Way to go, Izzy. Let's go, Iz. One more here.
So Mountcastle will have to protect the plate here. Runner on third. None away, full count. It's a good pitch, but it's inside, and Mountcastle earns a walk. So she has reached for the second time in the game. Oh, wow. I thought I was scoring there. I didn't see what happened, but it ends up at Mountcastle in second, and Ito scores. Did you see what happened there? I thought it was a walk, and then apparently a mishandle between the catcher and the pitcher, and the ball was bobbled, and Taipei took advantage. 5-0, and the Bearcats are having a conference at the pitcher's mound. We have to say Taipei have been solid, but really the Bearcats have not helped themselves. I only count the Tigers for 4 hits so far, but they have 5 runs.
Oh, she ran from first. She walked and then she ran, and then the pitcher was about to throw the second, so she ran back and third ran front.
Never knew you could run after walking. Anyway, so let's clear away. Runner on second is Ann Mountcastle. 5-0 Tigers. That's a good hit up the middle. Sawaki is there. She turns and guns. And that's safe at first, as Morris couldn't come up with it cleanly. It's a good throw from Sawaki. Morris is just coming to check, but nothing going on at third. Way was thinking of sneaking up behind her from first to second, but that didn't come off. So runners at the corners, 5-0. No score. Sorry, no outs. Izzy Poe looks in again to Jasmine Lim. Yasmin Lin, sorry. That's high and inside. Lynn popped up in the first to end the inning. Now here she is in the third. And that's low, and Way is on her way. Steals the base standing up. And the Tigers have 2 runners in scoring position with none away as they look to blow this game wide open here in the top of the third. High and inside. 2 balls and a strike. On deck is second baseman Jasmine Ding. It's low and it gets away again. Runners look, but DeDios there's quickly. And they don't advance. Count is 3-1.
Cue for you guys. Are you the other side director?
No, it's like
Yeah. Okay.
3-1 pitch into Lynn. And she grounds that. Sawaki's over. So is Zamora. Slips on the throw, and it's safe. Run scores. And Way is safe at third. Looks like Zamora lost her footing a little bit on the throw. Her front foot as she planted. The ball lost a bit of zip. And that gets Lynn into first, her single. And the score is up to 6. Runners on the corners now for Jasmine Ding. Run away.
Let's go, Bearcats!
Swing and a miss, but the runner goes as DeDios couldn't come up with the pitch.
Nice pitch, Susie!
And Lynn is on second again. Runners in scoring position for the Tigers. None away. Ding is the number 9 hitter on the team, so we'll have the top of the order coming up in the next few minutes. That's high. 1-1. And that's low and it gets away again, but DeDios, there just isn't enough space here to the backstop to make that a threat. She's off on her feet quickly, corrals it, the runners stay. 2 balls and a strike. Outside, 3-1. So Poe still trying to find her range here. Like to make the Tigers swing a little bit more. She has a good defense behind her. That's a strike. Catches the bottom half of the zone. Count is full. Jasmine Ding looking to get the ball in play now. Still in away. And that's foul tipped. Count remains full. Jasmine Ding stays alive. Good pitch from Izzy Poe there, making her swing. That's another good pitch. That came off the hands. Ref calls it a foul tip again, or the ump. Keep calling the ref, thinking soccer. Or basketball. He's the ump. He's in charge. Count is 3-2. 6-0 Tigers. Top of 3. None away.
Okay, you talking about
Jasmine Ding hanging in there.
Okay.
Good pitch again, and it's lined down. Just foul. Zamora was on it. I thought she might have bumbled it a foul herself, but it actually was past the line before it came to her. Good strong at bat here from Jasmine Ding. Hanging in there. Izzy Poe making her work for it. That is outside. Ump gives ball 4 and Ding is aboard. That brings up the top of the lineup. Oh, come on, pen. Get a pen. We have Wei on third, Lin on second, Ding on first for Natalie Huang.
Hey, dude, no problem.
Okay.
It's one thing, it's another, man. Don't worry about it. So,
Izzy Poe stares down
okay,
Natalie
I'm still
Huang.
trying to
Bases loaded.
I can't get you to work on it.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
If you figure out a way to get this
Huang has reached on a walk and she popped up in the first. So she's 0 for 1. Looking to blow the top off this one a little bit here with a hit.
yeah, because nothing from Gmail is
Good pitch from Poe. She's ahead in the count 2-0. Bit of a change up there. It seems like Huang was out in front of it.
okay, wait, no. Hold on, I got it. I got it. I should be able to get it. I don't even know which one's softball.
That one's in the dirt. Runners can't go.
All right, cool. Thanks. Later.
Ball and 2 strikes in the dirt again, and that one does get away. Here comes Wei. Izzy Poe can't correct the pass, or sorry, the throw from De Dios. Both the runners advance, and Wei scores to make it 7. So Lin is on third, Ding is on second. Count is full for Natalie Huang. Good pitch, comebacker. It was a forced play at home, or it wasn't forced, sorry, but that is Yasmin Lim in. And Huang gets all the way to second. This is Shu. She has a single and a pop out, 1 for 2. Again, none away in the top of the third here. Long time to be out there for the Bearcats to keep the morale up. Shu is the shortstop for the Tigers. She takes ball 1. Looks like we might be getting a pinch runner again here. That's Hannah Zimmer, the coach of the Tigers, asking, but the ump said no for whatever she requested. One and 0. 1-1. Good pitch from Poe. She's looking for a courtesy runner, and we want to get a bit of help here. Who's the site director?
Right over there is site director's right there in the flowered shirt.
What's wrong?
All right, so Hannah Zimmer wants to get a courtesy runner out there for Natalie Huang, and the ump doesn't seem to think that that's possible, whereas IS's rules seem to indicate that it is. So, a little bit of a conference and a talk, and it looks like that's going to happen. Into the game comes number 14, Sabrina Chang. So she will run for Huang. Still in a way. Runners in scoring position for the Tigers again. Score is 8-0. Izzy Poe trying to get herself out of a jam here. That's in the dirt, and the Dios can't find it for a sec, but she does. Came off her mask. 2 balls and a strike.
This is super upgraded since I was here.
Oh, and that's away again. Runners are coming. That's safe at the home. She got her foot in underneath the tag from Poe. And that's Jasmine Ding sliding aggressively.
I'll take it later.
Chang advanced to third on the play. 3 balls and a strike to Shu. The lead is 9. Good hands from Didios to get up there, but it is a walk, and Shu is aboard. That brings up Sarah Johnson. She has singled and walked 1 for 1 today. Had an RBI single in the first to open up the scoring. And her Tigers haven't looked back since. Runner goes. Didios doesn't throw though. No one was covering at second. So Lynn is now in scoring position as well. Sabrina Chang is on third. Sarah Johnson at the plate. Strike 2. 2 good pitches from Poe.
Oh, and if I need to put a credit card, okay.
Driven hard into short left. That'll score a run. Might score 2. Karanito out there gets it back into Sawaki, but the cutoff doesn't work, and Sarah Johnson saunters into second. So her second RBI of the game. Scores Chang to make it 10-0. The Dios is out there talking to Poe, and Poe a reassuring pat in the back for each of them. Poe will now face Sabrina Shu, the cleanup hitter and third basewoman.
Keep it hot, Sabrina, keep it hot.
Is there a Mercer rule in this? A comebacker there. Sawaki's underneath it. Turns and fires. Safe at first. And Shu scores. Johnson advances to third, and Shu is safe at first as she beats out the throw. Scores up to 11. This is Karanito. She has a single and a walk. Her walk was an RBI walk. There goes the runner again. No contest from Didios. So the Tigers are picking off second base at will now. Manila looking to get through the third.
15 runs after 3 innings, 10 runs after 4 innings.
Inside. A little brushback pitch as Ito swivels the hips to get out of the way. One and one.
That's the lineups. 5.
Not for this team. That's into the gap. Lynn is underneath it, turns and fires. That scores Johnson. And again, the runner gets into second easily while Poe's holding the ball. So that is a single for an RBI single for Ito, which she turns into a double. Johnson scores. Sabrina Shu is on third, and the batter is now pitcher Anna Mountcastle. She has reached on a pass ball and on a walk. Runners at second and third again, 12-0. Not sure how long this inning's been, but I think it's over 15 minutes. Manila trying to find some spark of life here. Still none away. It was Ito that started off the inning, so this is the 10th batter. Mountcastle was the second batter of this inning, and now she's the 11th. Ball 2. Three balls, no strikes, as that one is up and in. Oh, nice line drive down the third baseline. Good hit. This should score 2. In comes Shu. In comes Ito. And that's a stand-up double for Mountcastle. 2 RBIs come in, making the score 14-0. And that brings up Claire Way. She reached on a single and scored earlier this inning. We're getting a courtesy runner or a pinch runner for the Tigers. So Mountcastle has a seat. And into the game is Emma Pettigrew. Foul tip. Pettigrew, no, that was a tip. Pettigrew can't steal on that one. She'll have to go back to second. Pettigrew was on the run, though. That's in the dirt, and Pettigrew will go this time. No throw to third, so she's in stand up. Ball and a strike to Claire Way. On deck is Yasmin Lin again. Pettigrew's down the line looking for a bobble she's anticipating, but De Dios is sure-handed that time. 2-1. That's a foul, a line drive down, and the catch. Pettigrew left early, assuming that it wasn't a pop-up, but it was. caught by Kendra Morris, and then the double play ball over to third base with Zamora. So that is a double play pop-up. So 2 away. And that brings up Yasmin Lin, and a bright spot for the Bearcats in what's been a tough inning. Ball is high, DiDio's up to collect.
You guys got it. Mercy rule on them there.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it? It's 15 after 3, 10 after 4.
That's pulled foul from Lynn. 2 away, ball and a strike.
She used to play. Apparently. Like 9th grade. Yeah.
Low and away. 2 and 1.
I did. I got most improved. That's something. Just because I was so bad. Maybe you should stick to soccer. I have the medal at home. Is that the only medal you have?
That's away 2. 3 balls and a strike, 2 away.
Is that just showing the positions, or does it also show who's on base? That's okay.
That's what you should be able to do. It's $2.
And that's a walk.
For the whole week.
Lynn is aboard.
Actually, 7-day free trial.
That brings up Jasmine Ding again. She has reached on 2 walks and scored 2 runs. Oh, sorry, she popped up in the first. Second. Runner looks to go, but she stays. Ball's in the dirt. Yasmin Lin on first base. Second baseman Jasmine Ding at the plate. She has a low cut of that one. It was probably a ball, but she couldn't hold up. 1 and 1.
Oh, yeah, the curly hair? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, you guys. The eyes.
Outside. And that's going to be up and away. Count is 3 and 1 as the Tigers look to start business again. After that RBI double from Ann Mountcastle cleared the bases, and then the double play ball off the pop-up to Morris, where Pettigrew maybe made a small error by running down the line before the ball had landed. And that's up and away again, and Ding is away to first with her second walk of the inning. So Lynn moves on to second, and that'll bring up the top of the order again, Natalie Huang. Huang.
I'm just talking about how, like, I don't think after 30 seconds, I didn't ever have to watch what you were doing. Like, you knew what you were doing.
That one's in the dirt, but DiDio picks it up. Could be a play at third here. But Lynn is in quickly, and Ding moves behind her again. Runners in. Runners in scoring position. Natalie Huang getting some love here from our booth. guess she has some friends here at ISB, Fasai and Cindy, Wendy. She turns on that. Sawaki should be under it. Need to play it first though, and she double clutches. One scores as a play of the home. This could be it though, and that catches ding. So it is an RBI, maybe error single for Huang, which extends the lead to 15-0. But then the running error from Ding, that's a hard one to score. We'll see what I can do. But that, at the end, the Tigers score 11 on, I think, 4 hits. Not sure how many walks, but the score is 15-0 as we turn to the bottom half of the third.
Yeah. Oh wait, Nars? I'm going like Softball always goes. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Let me throw that in. Wendy.
Yeah?
Let's drop in another audio source. And how we do that is we go up to, another video source.
Yeah, nah.
We're going to source, add new sources, we'll have a link. This softball right field is amazing. We want the, where is the HDMI in? Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Why isn't that showing up?
Oh yeah, tell me. Like,
Yeah, I can add it back to time.
You have to do that every time now?
No. If you put it up.
Okay, so the Bearcats come up for their bottom half of the third. Leading us off is Gabby Ong, her first at bat of the game. The Tigers have batted around 3 times as the Manila Bearcats are looking to finish their first journey to the plate. Gabby Ong in grade 10, looking to get her Bearcats some momentum. A little bit high. Mountcastle definitely brings the zip back into this. She had a nice time to cool down her arm there. She might need a while to find her range here again. Must say the Bearcats bench is in fine spirits here. They're still up and singing and supporting and yelling and chanting, urging Gabby Ong on.
People died. What? Are you there? Two people died.
That's 3-0. Mountcastle trying to find her range again here in the bottom of the third. Her team up comfortably. Just really needs to see this through. And that's a walk for Ong on 4 pitches. So the Bearcats have their leadoff batter aboard in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, because that's the one we're going to connect to that camera.
Back to the top of the order, Sawaki reached on a walk in the first and she stole second. And that's away. Mountcastle's 5 balls in a row now. Huang keeping Ong honest at first.
Jennifer!
Yana Poe on deck for the Bearcats. And there goes Ong. She'll steal second comfortably. So the Bearcats have a runner in scoring position with none away here in the bottom of the third. That's strike one. Ong teasing the Tiger catcher, Huang, but in the end, nothing comes of it. 2 balls and a strike to Sawaki. That's outside. 3-1.
Come on, Nat, you got this.
The 3-1 delivery from Mountcastle into Jennifer Sawaki. She turns on it. Mountcastle is there. Run away. Ong looking to again tease them up and down the third baseline, but she is chased back as the Bearcats advance the runner on the fielder's choice.
Oh my God.
Gabby Ong at third, Yana Poe at the plates. The Bearcats looking to break the goose egg. Out comes Hannah Zimmer to have a bit of a chat with Mountcastle, just to calm the nerves maybe. Maybe it's a bit of a coaching opportunity for her to do some strategic discussions with their team. Angela Raspecki is out talking to Yana Poe and Kendra Morris as well. Okay, so the consultations are finished.
It's end of innings.
Yeah, I'm assuming you know more about the game than I do because you play well on the softball. And you're now the expert.
I'm basically like the MVP of softball.
Well, you know what? You get what you get with the most money. I mean, look at I give it
A little bit of an equipment check over here on to the left of your screen. What screen's on, Wendy? Is that screen on?
This screen.
That screen's on, okay. Sorry, you can't see it. It's off your screen, but Natalie Huang is getting her equipment checked. So that's why the hold up here. Here she comes now.
Yeah, Nat.
Okay, so one away, a runner on third for Yana Poe. Quick throw back. Natalie Huang is very active as a catcher. I like her style, but Poe is in, or sorry, Ong is in safely. She's been a little bit of a nuisance on the base pass. She likes to keep the defense honest. Poe looking to bunt here, but then pulls back and passes in the ground. Here comes Ong, and she's safe. And the Bearcats have their first points of the game. Ong's quick reflexes on the base paths pay off as one gets away from Huang, and the Bearcats cut the lead. Great pitch again from Mountcastle. That's picked up from Ding over to Johnson, 2 away. Kendra Morris, the initial pitcher and first baseman, comes in. Great pitch from Morris. She's ahead in the count. One and one. That's popped, but it's sailing foul. Again, the Bearcat hitters having a little bit of trouble catching up with Mountcastle's fastball. Ball and 2 strikes. Morris got some good wood on it, but she couldn't keep it in play. 2 away, 1 and 2. Morris drives it down. Nicely catched by Shu, and that is a gun across. One of the nicest plays of the game so far. And the Bearcats sit down. 1 run on 1 walk. The score is 15-1 after 3.
So they're playing a fourth now?
Do you realize this is your fan club right here? Like, they don't even care. They're just about you. They realize how much of a rock star you are.
You know what? You should join the team.
She's actually skipping that.
You know,
Why did you not join the team?
because
He's in my
made it last
math.
year. I didn't want to.
Look at this. You're even repping from last year.
I wouldn't have made a master's and it would have been decent.
What do you mean? Did you not make it last year?
Exchange was terrible.
You would have made it this year.
You okay with drink-wise?
You know you would have.
I got a little water.
I didn't realize that the
Ice cold water?
Yeah, was there? Yeah.
Do you have a container? Or no?
No. I'll get some. I'll be fine. There's
You
probably
got a
stuff.
holder in, I'll go get it for you.
There's stuff over there, I'm sure.
What's that?
There's stuff over there, I'm sure.
I know, but what do you want? You want to...
Yeah, water's fine.
Yes, Shaw!
How do you guys know all these Thai people? Did you go there?
Exchange last exchange, yeah.
Okay.
We were like dancing with them.
Did you go to the party last year?
Does she go by the name Shaw or Shaw Huan or Shaw Shu?
I
Just
guess
Shaw?
we call her Shaw, but like, you can Shaw Yuan or whatever.
Okay, so now we hit the top of the 4th. It is going to be Shaw Huan Shu who's going to lead off the Tigers. They lead 15-1. The Bearcats getting on the board last inning through some creative base running from Gabby Ong. Shu has a single, a pop-up, and a walk, so she's 1 for 2. Her 4th at-bat of the night, or the morning, I guess, sorry. Izzy Poe to stay in and deliver.
Are you doing it to clock? To time?
I think so. That's ball 1. And that'll be high for ball 2. Jenna Hilliard has come in at third base for the Bearcats. That's foul tip for strike 1. So it's still Morris, Poe, and Sawaki on the infield. Jenna Hilliard giving Zamora a break. De Dios still in at catcher. And the outfield, I think, is St. Laurent, Ralph, and Ong still. Ball number 3. Everybody. That's picked up from Morris, and she gets her 1-0. So, how you doing, bro?
Great to see you in action, buddy. Great to hear that golden voice.
So that is 1 out for the Bearcats as Issa goes down. This is Shara Johnson. Strike 1. Good delivery from Poe. Johnson, the first baseman for the Tigers. She has 2 singles and a walk, so she's 2 for 2 today. And I think 3 RBIs. So she's been a bit of a powerhouse on this side of the game for the Tigers. 1 away. 1-1. That's popped up deep. That's going to be for Ralph to take. 2 away. That's the first time Sarah Johnson sits down for an at-bat. So this is Sabrina Shu, the third baseman, who just finished the last inning with a cannon across the diamond. That's ball 1. Foul tip off Shu, and the count is 1-1. Good pitch from Poe there. That's in the dirt, nicely fielded for De Dios. 2-1.
Because ours is like right during and then after. Yeah. Oh, during? I think 12:30. No, that's after. Oh yeah. Wait, lunch ends at 11:35. Yeah.
And that is ripped foul from Shu. Hannah Zimmer getting some fans here with some nice fielding there down the third base line, the Taipei coach.
You got it, Sabrina.
2-2 delivery. And this is for Jenna Hilliard. And she gets involved in the action to get the third out for the Bearcats. 6-3 across the diamond, and it's 15-1 after 4. Sorry, halfway through 4. For those of you who are wondering, there is a mercy rule at ISS softball. The mercy is up 15 runs after 3 innings, or up 10 runs after 4 innings. So by my reckoning, Manila will need to score 4 runs in this inning to get within 10 points, 10 runs in order to continue the game. So I do think the mercy rule might be in effect at the end of this inning. Don't quote me on that. This is the first time I've commented on baseball in a long time. But my understanding is that Manila probably needs 4 to keep the game going this inning. Oh, so there's some information for you online right now that you can see.
I don't know that.
Is that online? Where's...
That's on. That's live right now. This is 37-12. That's probably, we should have that up so you can see what's on the screen.
Yeah.
Put the rules in.
That's all. I don't ever play defense.
I never played defense.
No, I can't.
In future bonus battle, we're going to be able to throw this screen.
So wait a second. This someone says it's going to be 6 innings no matter what. Is there no mercy rule in this one?
6 innings.
Exception. Okay. All right. So looks like Manila will indeed need 4 runs and maybe more to keep this game going. They're going to start off with Jasmine Ralph, the center fielder, who made a nice play in center last inning. She grounded out to first base in the first inning, first at bat. This is her second. That'd be nice if I could see when we're looking at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one back here so you can see it.
Mountcastle delivers in the dirt. Ball and a strike, or ball and no strike, sorry. Ball 1.
And there's different. And the ball's smaller. No, the ball's smaller for baseball, but softball is heavier and bigger. So that's why there's one ball you can throw.
Strike 1. Mountcastle has pitched herself a fine game today. She's been always around the plate. She has good velocity, a little bit of lift on one of her other pitches. And the Bearcats have had trouble catching up with her fastball, so she can keep this going through the tournament. The Tigers could be going deep.
This for pitch and then you do the play.
Ball and 2 strikes to Jasmine Ralph. Bottom of the 4th.
I'm not saying that.
Juan tries to frame it for the ump, but he doesn't give in. 2-2. Sabrina Didios is on. Silvana, sorry, Didios is on deck for the Bearcats. They need to get something going here to continue the game. Here's a ground ball to Shu. She's up quickly and zips it across to Johnson. And Ralph is retired. Silvana de Dios to face Ann Mountcastle.
Next year I have to pitch all the time.
All right, go on. And it looks like Jenna Hilliard will get her at bat here. She'll sub in for Izzy Poe. No, sorry, Zamora. And bat third here for the Bearcats. De Dios looking to get something going for them here. That one's up and in. 1-1, 1 away.
Who's gonna be first batter? First batter? That is first batter. I'm fourth batter. Natalia. She can get on base.
That one's low and inside. 2-1. Nice harmonies from Manila on the bench there. Singing some great songs. 3-1. De Dios takes. Looking to get on board and get something going for the Bearcats. Great pitch. Right down the hearts. That was a money pitch too at 3-1. She doesn't want to give them any hope, so she zings one right down the middle. Full counts. Another good pitch. Fended off by De Dios.
You see more plays happen inside. That's more fun. Baseball's like if you hit it, you're either out. Baseball's faster, so it's like time. This is like it's
Full count pitch from Ann Mountcastle.
like that's it.
Fouled off again from De Dios. Stay at 3-2.
If you're out, I did that twice. Yeah, that's an automatic.
So a good battle here from Mountcastle and De Dios.
That is supposed to be really good. If it's gone, then you're like, that's perfect. Is it good or bad? Yeah, it's good because I hit it out twice, and then it's just and you run, score a point. And if you have like 3 batters, and then you hit that, then it's just you all the batters.
But they can't even get the ball if it's on.
Yeah, then it's a point. That's so weird. Yeah, if you hit it far enough. It's like they have no.
Oh, and she double clutches that one. That was ball 4, so she's safe anyway. Sure, she's allowed to go on a walk. And the ball comes out from the slide from De Dios. Okay. So that was a fumble pitch from Juan, which allows De Dios to get to second. Jenna Hilliard steps in for her first at-bat of the tournament with a runner in scoring position.
Who's on base? Where to play? The fake, the stealer. Yeah. If you steal, you have to be like, oh my gosh, she's gonna steal. I have to look there first, then throw there. And then if she's gonna steal, then you have to like do it again. It's like so much.
Looking to bunt.
See, those people have to come in.
Doesn't come off though. De Dios was quick off the mark on second, but it's a foul tip, strike 1. still a lot of energy on the bench from Manila. Foul tip number 2 for Hilliard. She's down 0-2. One away. De Dios on second. Izzy Poe on deck for the Bearcats. Strike 3. So second strikeout of the game for Mountcastle. And I believe the Bearcats are down to their last out. This is Izzy Poe, the pitcher.
Yeah, and then everyone's like trying to catch up.
Strike 1. Although Izzy Poe danced out of the way a bit, it caught the inside corner.
Especially with the goal. Yeah. Or if you like take it direct, there's so much fun. Imagine being a batter. I would just look at your card.
Foul tip. 0-2.
So we're going to put a assignment.
And that is low for ball 1. De Dios playing with Huang again on the base paths. All for naught, maybe at this point, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Izzy Poe, 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner on second.
Thank you so much.
Strike 3. So 2 strikeouts to end the game for Mountcastle. She pitched a phenomenal game from start to finish, really. And if she can keep that going, the Tigers will be a tough team to break down. The Bearcats had some trouble on the mound themselves finding the strike zone, which contributed to a final score of Taipei Tigers 15, ISM Manila Bearcats 1. Okay. Thank God I can talk now.